Sometimes when asked what weightlifters do, the comical response is, well, we pick up heavy things and set them down again. Obviously, of course, that is a simplification for going to the gym and working with professional equipment and carefully crafted weights, but sometimes picking up heavy things and setting them down again is all you've got. Welcome to the third episode in a three-part miniseries of creating your own workouts when you cannot get to the gym. Now, I think I proved my point in the first two episodes, but I want to include this third one because it's about my meeting up with a young man in Bend, Oregon, who does all of his own workouts, and he does them outdoors. I thought that was a very unique subject, and I want to bring that to you. I actually met him a full year ago in the winter of 2020, and I have spent all of 2021 thinking, okay, any day now, I'll create that episode and drop it into the video series. And then when I decided to do this little subset of do-it-yourself workouts, I thought, well, that will fit in just perfectly. So now, here it is, a full year later. Let's go to the footage of my meeting up and interviewing and working out with Jordan Earl of Bend, Oregon. It's late November, and our beloved governor here in Oregon shut down gyms again, so I'm without anything to do for a serious workout. Through a random inquiry on the internet, I had some communication with this gentleman, Joseph. I don't even know your last name.
Earl.
Joseph Earl, because quite literally our first communication was this morning, and he's such a go-getter that we are now meeting this afternoon. I don't think I've ever connected with anyone over fitness that fast, but in his email, he said, well, I don't have gym equipment, but I lift rocks. So I thought, why not? Let's find out about lifting rocks. What got you into lifting rocks?
Well, like you said, I don't have a gym membership, and sometimes you can pay varying amounts per month, and I just figured any way to achieve that resistance. So I went out and found some rocks that would challenge my muscles to an appropriate level, and 5 years later, I'm still going about it that way.
Fair enough. We're racing a setting sun here in the middle of winter, so just really quickly, you also said basically you've skipped the gym and you've just been into body weight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
I think that it's been working out well. I've achieved like some of the goals that I've had, which is just overall balance and being able to hike and climb and do all the things that I love to do. So for me, it's been great.
Okay. Well, we're going to try to get in a workout here with some rocks then before the sun sets completely and I find myself alone in the dark with a total stranger who could be hiding who knows what weapons on him because I've only just met him.
Right.
But yeah, here we go.
Depending on the weight, I'll usually do just 3 sets of 10. And
Okay.
And yeah, we can just go ahead and jump right into it. Usually, like, the rock is, 200 pounds, but this is just for...
For you or?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
It's nice and...
You found a fairly balanced one there.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so a stiff-legged deadlift.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I usually will do a series of squats as well in the same workout, but
Okay.
stiff-legged deadlift. Wow, that was a tongue tie.
Oh, I might need a heavier one.
You can also do, if it's too light, sometimes what I've done in the past is I've done one leg and then the other. And a lot of times, that will do it too.
I can still feel it stretching. Ah! I lost count.
I did too. I'm at 11 or 12, though that's okay.
It's the principle that counts.
That's right. And I'm not a sports medicine guy, so I don't know how long the breaks are supposed to be, but I just do like a few seconds or whatever. There'll probably be some of your followers that will have the correct number, but I just wait a few moments.
It depends on what you're doing.
I think I will get a heavier one. Yeah, I can feel that.
If I was to do this workout with this, I might find a place to put one of my legs and then do one and then the other, just to increase, probably just about double the resistance for one leg.
You mean the kind where you actually tilt back on one and pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one-legged deadlift and then the other.
I've done that once.
So then the next one we can do is just a standard deadlift. Just a standard squat.
Okay.
If there is such thing as a standard squat. I know there's lots of variations. I usually do a wide stance personally, because you're holding the weight between your legs. So it doesn't really, you can't do like the narrower squats as easy
Right.
with a weight like this.
Well, you got
unless you held it held it high.
a couple of options for holding it.
Yeah, so you could change your stance if you have it up there, but I like to let it hang
You like to
personally.
let it hang. All right.
But
I will
you
try
can
it. I'll try it your way. I'm here to
Your
learn.
rock is super wide though.
I'm here to learn. Well,
So you might have to change the way that you're holding it.
I'll start low. Here we go. 1. See if I can get to count the first one that way. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Those squats are actually feeling pretty decent,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
It's got me going. 2. I'm gonna try to stay upright. Totally. 3. So it's all legs. 4.
All right, at least for today's workout, the rock part was fairly short and simple, although I can tell I'm going to be feeling even that tomorrow because I don't do legs enough. What are we up to now?
So the next one we're gonna do is, I don't even know what it's called, but you use your own upper body weight as the weight, and you kneel down, and you need a friend or a way to lodge your feet so that you don't tip over, and then you just simply create a resistance as you slowly fall forward, and then you get back up, and then you just repeat, and it actually works out the hamstrings.
Okay.
Because you're resisting your own body from falling forward.
So we're still a leg workout even though we've put the rocks away.
Yes.
Now I think you even said in an email that's kind of been your focus.
It is, just because I like hiking and stuff like that, and I just don't really care that much about just for me personally, I don't really care about the look so much as just being able to run fast.
You don't want to be that guy next summer who's out at the beach and just rips his shirt from top to bottom.
Oh, that's just naturally. I have a solid 1-pack and all of that. So
let's continue on with the leg workout with
Sounds good.
The untitled hamstring anti-extension body weight.
I know that
exercise.
it's definitely got a name. I can't for the life of me remember. So you can just hold down either of my soles or just like from right there, and
Okay,
I'm just
so-
gonna fall straight
All right.
forward.
Okay. Put my weight into it.
And I'm also resisting back. Oh man, that cramped right there.
Uh-oh.
It's harder and more resistance than you might expect.
Well, at my weight, I think I'm going to go down pretty fast, even if I'm trying to stop myself. Are my hands in a good position?
Sure.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not hurting you or something.
No. It's a lot of force back, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying. I felt your foot come off the ground with that one. I got to really lean into it.
If you feel like you'd get more of an angle putting your hands further up, you're free to do so.
I'm fine.
This is whatever you feel like is good.
I mean, if I lean forward too much more, I'm kissing your butt.
Oh yeah,
So
that's not gonna be not that kind of workout. So, right.
Now, do I leave that in the finished video?
Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be heavy enough.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, you just lean into that thing. Oh my gosh! Those are hard. Were you able to hold me?
Yeah.
Okay.
How does it feel? You feel it in your hamstrings at all?
Yeah. Oh, that's totally where I'm feeling it.
This is
to the point where I can't even stop myself much. I'm gonna get everything I've got here. One more.
Okay.
Everything I've got. How long can I take before I hit the ground? Wow.
Pretty good.
That's not easy. Not for
No.
me anyway. So far, I have resisted the temptation to over-narrate this episode, but I do want to point out I did discover a name for this activity. One Instagram personal trainer labels them as Nordics.
All right, what are we up to now?
So the last one that I have for today is you can use a rock or a dumbbell for it, but just a simple step up. There's a couple variations that I do. One of them is where you actually face the step that you're stepping up, and I feel that this primarily targets the quads. And then I do one where I'm actually parallel to it, and I'll just give you an example of both.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
And so, again, you can use a rock. I don't have a rock here anymore. We left those behind, but it'll at least give you the concept.
Facing it, I've done. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's like kind of, I feel like everyone's done it, where you just use your own body weight to go up and back down. And your leg that's doing it is actually just really just right in line with the main part of your weight, I feel like.
Okay, yeah, that one's simple.
And then the other one that I do is where you're parallel, and I feel like this kind of targets the hip muscles just a little bit more than.
Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about.
Because you end up kind of like leaning into it a little bit, and that's how you achieve that. And then you end up kind of going down and then to the side, which forces your hip flexors, I'm going to call them, to activate a little bit more than the previous.
I have never tried those. No, I even pushed off there. I almost can't resist.
And now, like after those other couple, 2 or 3 workouts that we've done, it's even.
I cannot get off the ground with one leg. No, I gotta push off a little and get it going.
I think that body weight is underrated sometimes.
Woo, that is.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even a lot.
No. And we weren't even doing like official 3 sets of anything. We were just kind of messing around with it. And
That's not gonna fill up a whole episode. We're gonna have you back.
Right. Yes. After you don't hate me again in 2 days.
That ended up not being our only workout together. Jordan texted me a couple of weeks later asking if I wanted to do it again, and with my gym still closed due to government restrictions, I said sure, why not? So I met him just outside of Bend, Oregon on one of his favorite hiking trails right along the Deschutes River. I'm back in Bend for my second workout with Jordan Earl. As I record this, we're actually already done with the workout, but true to form, we found some rocks and picked them up and put them back down again. And as simplified as that may sound, that's all resistance exercise is. Whether it's a carefully crafted 45-pound weight or it's a rock you found by the Deschutes River, resistance exercise is resistance exercise. And so we just went through another workout. Pretty much did the same thing that we did last time, so I'm not going to over-explain it. But here's a look at what we did. Jordan does all of his workouts in the kind of compression gear you see him wearing here, the shirt and leggings. And it was winter of 2020 when I bought my first set of compression gear, somewhat out of curiosity, some recommendation for how it improves the blood flow, and also just because the design I picked looked kind of cool on the website. I think I've already shown you some footage of me trying that out in the privacy of my own home. I felt a little strange at the idea of wearing it to the gym or something like that, but since Jordan was wearing his, I thought this was a good opportunity to kind of try to get used to wearing mine out in public, and getting over the idea of what are people going to think, how are they going to react to seeing this guy wearing this stuff? Is it weird or whatever? So, at least there were two of us, but it was cold, so I still wore. I still wore a layer over that, not out of embarrassment, but just because compression gear does not really do much to keep you warm until you've been out in it for quite a while, working up some good blood flow. Jordan's goal is to be healthy, is to maintain a healthy body with functional strength. So everything I've shown you today, like most of the workouts, I think, in all three of these episodes, are not going to turn you into a muscle beast, but they will keep you generally fit. And that I think that should be the foundation for any guy out there. Get out there, grab some rocks, find a trail, find a partner, whatever it takes to just to reach that bare minimum. And if you want to go beyond that, if you want to get to a competition stage or enter a powerlifting competition or, have the ultimate beach body, whatever that goal is, whatever you want to define it as, that's great. But all three of these episodes have been showing you that fitness, basic fitness at least, can be achieved anywhere. And certainly the heavier the rock, the heavier the concrete block, the longer the run, the steeper the hike, then you'll go above and beyond that. Okay, I'm starting to ramble here. I think I have some notes. Nope, that's it. That's good. I will say there is a lot more that could be said on the idea of bodyweight exercises, non-gym workouts. And if I come across some workouts in magazines or from other people that I find interesting, I will certainly document them and put them here. But for now, that wraps up kind of just the big picture that I want to present of bodyweight workouts, non-gym workouts, things you can do at your home, your backyard, things you can do during a lockdown, not during a lockdown, winter, summer, whenever, wherever. Get fit, go for it. And I'll be back. I'm publishing this video close enough that I can say Happy New Year if you're watching this live when it gets published. Welcome to or farewell from 2021, and I'll see you again in 2022. Thank you for watching A Body in Progress.